like, comment, subscribe to me and his channel.
What's up, it's your boy LOE Visuals. I'm back with a video. How y'all day? Hope y'all vibing, y'all chilling. Having a good day, y'all. Hope y'all vibing. Hope y'all chilling. I'm actually having a pretty good day so far. But really want to come talk to you guys about some boxing. I wanted to talk about Gervonta Davis formally leaving the money team, Floyd Mayweather, Floyd Mayweather Promotions, the money team. He, finally left. He's been clamoring for a while about leaving. There's been issues, with him and Floyd, and it's been like, subtle shots at Floyd from Tank, and maybe that's because Tank felt like Floyd was holding him back, and a lot of people thought that. I thought that. I don't think Tank didn't want to fight certain guys. I just felt like Floyd was telling him, we're gonna fight this guy and do this and do that. But I don't think Tank would just certain avoid guys. I just feel like the money team was just trying to protect their investment. And that's business, and that's one of the downsides of boxing, because business come first, all that nonsense. But maybe when he made that remark that he was coming for Ryan, he was coming for Devin Haney and all of those guys. Soon as he was done with these two fights, I don't know if the Ryan Garcia fight is for sure, because Tank, it has been saying that Ryan is on Peds, but that's another video. I'll talk about that maybe later on today. But yeah, but I don't know how is that fight gonna actually turn out, because he's saying the guy's on Peds, so I don't know, so I'll have to see. But I know he's still on for the Hector Luis Garcia fight. They did the opening press conference, and he's still with Al Heyman, so he's gonna be on PBC Showtime. It was his first time actually talking for himself, and a lot of guys think that he needs what's a publicist, because he doesn't articulate himself very well, but over time that'll get better. If he hires a publicist and things like that, I think he'll get better with the speaking. It's just Floyd was so dominant on the mic trying to promote him. He was never getting to promote himself and talk about himself. Because when Floyd did those press conferences back then, it was kind of like him bigging himself up and and not bigging his fight up. So that's probably where Tank felt like Floyd was hating on him, man. And a lot of people think Floyd hates because he don't like to get a young guy shine really like that, and he never passed the torch, and I understand. I can't be mad at that, because a lot of those things are facts. He didn't pass the torch, he did not just clamoring and trying to, grow the next generation. But I guess, he was trying to do that with Tank, but he wouldn't never big Tank up. So I guess Tank had the right to feel the way they feel. And I'm not mad at that, but maybe we get to see Tank in bigger fights now. I know y'all would love to see him in there with Devin Haney, Shakur Stevenson, all those guys, I'm pretty sure of it, because, now that you're your own boss, you make the decisions now. Al's just going to throw you the fighters, but Al's still going to have final say-so. Sad to say, people don't know that Al does have final say-so in who they fight. He ain't fighting that guy. And we'll see, but I'm not gonna think he's gonna be ducking, because now, a lot of guys who rub him the wrong way, he can just get the fight made. It's still gonna be tougher, because Al Heyman struggles to get fights made with PBC guys on other networks, being that Devin Haney and Shakur Stevens and those guys on other networks, I want to see how he do business with other networks, being that Floyd is out the way. Because if you want to, you can call a shot and be like, I'm fighting. Like Deontay Wilder did with Fury, like Adrian Broner did with Mayweather. You could push Al out the way if you really want to. It's just up to you. A lot of guys don't, because they be scared of, Al with the backfire. But, if we get the big fights, it's because Tank want the big fights. But if we don't, we know who's avoiding the big fights. But we'll see. I think this move from Mayweather is gonna be big for him. I think he's actually gonna start fighting these guys, because I think Mayweather was holding him back. I think Mayweather was holding him back. I don't think he was just out here avoiding guys. I just think Mayweather was trying to protect his investment, and Tank didn't like it. And he's been trying to get released for a while, so they finally sent him the termination letter, because he made a tweet about, oh, are y'all gonna send the termination letter, or So I guess they finally released him formally, and he's still with Al, so he's gonna be on PBC, but he's no longer tied to a promotional agreement, so that's big for him. So I want to see what he does after this Luis Garcia fight. If the Ryan Garcia fight still gets done, I want to see. It's been a lot of talk with the Peds situation, but guess the Peds situation, I can kind of add that in here. But Gervonta Davis, said Ryan Garcia was on Peds, and said if he's juiced up, something's gonna happen. He said he's been trying to get VADA tests, and these just tweets from Gervonta's Twitter. Ryan did look pretty big on those pictures, but I don't think he's juicing. You gotta get caught for me to believe it. I give guys the benefit of the doubt, but when you do get caught, that's when I'm on you. Like, I'm never gonna forget guys who pop dirty. Like Tyson Fury popped dirty. Canelo popped dirty. Like, I'm never gonna, Shane Mo, he's pop dirty. I'm never gonna forget if you pop dirty or not. Like, I'm not gonna forget, because that stuff is serious. Luis Neary popped dirty. A lot of guys pop dirty. It's just what it is. And, a lot of guys think, a lot of guys try to say it's the meat, and no, it ain't the meat, So I got to give Ryan Garcia the benefit of his doubt right now, because he hasn't been caught on no, drug testing situation. So I got to give him the benefit of the doubt and say he's clean. So Tank, Tank, if he doesn't pop hot or anything like that, Tank, I want you making excuses saying the guy was big and all that, because you've been saying you're going to beat this guy for a long time. And, Ryan's been out the ring for a while, so I guess he's been working hard, and he's bulking up. And, what can you say? You can't be mad at him. I mean, if he feel like the Ryan Garcia is going to be the Tank Davis fight is going to be one of his biggest fights, I can understand him putting in extra effort trying to get better and, perfect his craft and work on his physique. So you can't be mad at a guy and just, jump the accusations and say he's, on Peds or he's juicing, because I don't do that. I'm not going to do that. I got respect, for the game. So I'm not going to, just say a guy's dirty if he's not dirty. So that's just me. But I don't think so, because, but maybe, because I'll see, because I'll find out if the fight is going to get, testing, VADA testing, and see. But, if Ryan doesn't agree to VADA testing, that'll be a red flag. But I don't think he'll have no problem agreeing to it, I think neither fighter should have a problem with agreeing to drug testing. No fighter should, because, people can die in the ring, and that stuff is serious. So we got to take that into account. So, I'm all for drug testing and, making sure these guys clean. But let me know what you guys think. How do you guys feel about Gervonta leaving Mayweather Promotions? And, do you think he's going to finally get those big fights that he's been looking for? How do you feel about Gervonta Accuses and Ryan Garcia of Peds. Let me know what you guys think in the comment. I love you guys so much. Hit that like button, subscribe, tap in with me, join me on my journey. I love you guys so much. I'm out.